love to get your take, just kind of on 2021 at a glance. How you're seeing it for Honeywell, kind of what you're seeing in the macro economy, and we can dig in a little further. But just what a big year for you guys and so many accomplishments.
Well, thank you. And it's certainly 2021 turned out a little bit different than we expected. And whether it's sort of the dynamic growth that was probably faster than we expected, on the positive, our markets coming back in a very strong way. Those are the good things. The economy is booming right now. But we also had some challenges. I mean, whether it's the supply chain challenges we had to deal with, whether it's inflationary pressures, whether it's some of the labor shortages, freight and logistics challenges. So it certainly didn't pan out exactly how we would have thought. I mean, we thought that at the end of 2020, we certainly would have thought, kind of demand coming back, which it has, but probably even more pronounced than we expected. What's a bit different is some of the challenges, which is the supply chain challenges, whether especially in the area of semiconductors and so on. So it's definitely turned out much different than we expected. And I think probably sort of the waves of COVID that really have hit us, because we kind of had the first wave that kind of ended in March, April of 2021 after people started getting vaccinated. We had the Delta wave, and now we're unfortunately starting this Omicron wave, but hopefully it's the very last one we're going to see.
Yeah, and it is a big, very persistent, fast-spreading, virulent wave. I think we're still waiting for evidence. How much is this going to impact? But we're seeing pullback. I just got some alerts even this morning. CES is a big event in the tech space. Companies like Amazon, a bunch of the tech media, a bunch of social companies like Meta and Twitter, all pulling out. So here we are again, 2 years later, and we're having 2020 nightmares. But at the same time, I got on a plane to come out and visit you yesterday. The airport was absolutely bustling, which is good for Honeywell. The planes are flying. The planes are full. Uber lines are longer. Restaurants are packed. So you're seeing a lot of encouraging data too. And so I think we're in this sort of inflection point where what happens next is going to be really interesting.